Welcome into Philadelphia 76ers Now right here on Chat Sports. I am your host, Chase Sr., and I know a lot of the excitement and conversation in Philadelphia is about the Eagles' season opening win, just thumping the Atlanta Falcons. A great debut for Jalen Hurts and Nick Sirianni as that quarterback head coach tandem. But the NBA season is right around the corner because NBA training camp tipping off later this month on September 28th. So on today's show, we're going to be breaking down some 76ers potential breakout candidates, guys who I think could flourish this upcoming season. The most obvious player, it's Tyrese Maxey. I thought he played really well as a rookie, as that first-round pick coming out of Kentucky in the NBA Summer League. I thought he was the best second-year player in Las Vegas, finished second in points per game. Let's first take a look at his points per game output in the 2020-2021 season as a rookie, and his overall numbers were pretty solid for a rook. Even though he was only getting around 15 minutes per game, I expect if he's on this roster, barring a Ben Simmons trade, those minutes are going to go up insurmountably. And I think that Tyrese Maxey, if he's the starting point guard, could really flourish with more shot opportunities and just more overall opportunities on the offensive end of the floor. You take a look at his summer league stats, this is really where he popped off and let the nation know that Tyrese Maxey is a dude, Tyrese Maxey is a baller, and this kid has so much potential, works relentlessly at his game, and those improvements were on display in Las Vegas. 26 points per game, 2 steals, so he was really getting it done defensively. I thought in that second round series against the Hawks, he locked down Trae Young at certain moments, shot 50% from the floor. I'd like to see the near 29% three-point number go up much higher, but what I liked from Maxey in the Summer League, he was hitting some sidestep, pull-up, step-back threes, and when you have that in your offensive pocket, you could put the biscuit in the basket. So how many points per game do you think that Maxey will average this upcoming season? Get into the comment section. Let me know what you think his points per game output is going to be in his second year. Another Sixers breakout candidate, Isaiah Joe. Kind of a sneaky pick in last year's NBA draft coming out of Arkansas. I liked his game at the time because there was room in the NBA for guys who can go on heaters and guys who can knock down some three-point shots. And that's what Joe's game was at the college level. He didn't do much in his first season in the NBA when there was that COVID spell for Philly. He got more opportunities, and I thought he played pretty well in that short sample size. But in the Summer League, you were able to see what he was able to do with more minutes. Alongside Tyrese Maxey, he was good. Shot 37.5% from distance, 14 points per game, a little less than 5 rebounds. And for me, he kind of surprised me with his ability to put the ball on the floor and finish a little bit around the rim. So do you think Tyrese Maxey and Isaiah Joe going to be breakout candidates? I certainly do. And for Joe to be a breakout candidate, I think he's going to need some minutes. So 10 minutes per game for Joe this year. Type O for over, type U for under. Get those votes in the comment section down below. Maybe it's Maxey and Joe in their sophomore seasons breaking out for Philly. Speaking of over-unders, maybe you want to get your bets in now that the NFL season is here, and you can get those bets in thanks to our sportsbook partner, BetUS. If you go to chatsports.com/bet, enter the promo code CHAT125, you get a 125% deposit bonus, meaning if you put $100 in your account, you get an additional $125 back. That's $225 to play with. Maybe you like the Eagles against the San Francisco 49ers in their home opener at what's going to be a lit Lincoln Financial Field as 3.5-point underdogs. I smashed Philly in week 1 against the Falcons as 3.5-point dogs as well. Kind of like the Eagles in this matchup, considering how San Francisco played against the Lions, almost blowing that late lead. Get those bets in and sign up with our sportsbook partner, BetUS. It's the best deal out there. Chatsports.com/bet. Enter the promo code CHAT125. Couple more Sixers breakout candidates to get to. Furkan Korkmaz. He re-signed with Philly in free agency on that 3-year, $15 million contract. I really like the deal because if you're paying a significant shooter and playmaker, contributor who can come off the bench but also start only $5 million per year in today's NBA when guys are getting stupid bags, that's good value for Philadelphia. And I think Korkmaz really broke out to a certain degree last year. Can he take yet another step this year? His shooting splits were pretty solid, 9 points per game, shot 40% from the floor. From long range, 37.5% with a little bit of volume there. And I think because this roster is changed a little bit after this offseason, the Sixers, Doc Rivers, Daryl Morey, going to be relying a little bit more on Furkan Korkmaz. Showed a lot to me in that second round series against the Hawks. That's why I believe he could break out to a further degree this year. Was Furkan's contract a steal for Philly? 3 years, $15 million, average annual value of $5 million. If he's playing, let's say, 20 minutes per game, maybe even more, shooting around 40% from distance, that's a steal. So in that case, I'll type my S for steal. Last breakout candidate for the Sixers, Matisse Thybulle. I've been so high on Thybulle since the Sixers identified him out of Washington. He has lived up to the expectations and the hype defensively. His ability to play passing lanes, recover on defense, block shots, and be a lockdown defender makes him, I think, one of the best defenders in the league because of that positional guarding versatility, but also third-team all-defense last year early in his career. I really want to see Matisse Thybulle take that other next step offensively by becoming a more consistent catch-and-shoot guy from deep and maybe add a little bit of a dribble pull-up game to his arsenal. If Matisse Thybulle does that, that's how this guy can take the next step. I thought he played very well for Australia in the Tokyo Olympics. Can that momentum carry into the NBA season? We can only hope so. Love Matisse Thybulle defensively. I just want to see him improve that shot in terms of consistency offensively. So I just named 4 breakout candidates for the Sixers going into NBA training camp, which tips off on September 28th. Who is your favorite breakout candidate for the Sixers this year? Drop a name down below in the comment section. And this is another reminder to subscribe to 76ers Now by Chat Sports. First off, I grew up in the Philly area. That's a reason why you should subscribe. But also, we hit you with free Sixers coverage, bringing you the latest 76ers news and rumors year-round. Let's get to 2K subs as the fastest growing Sixers channel right here on YouTube. Smash that sub button down below or go to youtube.com/76erstv.